So, as you may know, I am a glutton for punishment and snickerdoodles. So I decided that no, what we did with Hollow Knight was not quite enough. I wanted to show off some optional things and some bonus content, such as if we use our Dream Nail on the frickin' Dung Defender, we can actually enter his dreams to witness what he used to be in the past, when he used to be a knight for the King of Hollow Knight. As the White Defender.
Nice.
So basically expect a much faster, harder version of his boss fight with new attacks like that guy. And last thing I'll say about him for now is that this is a kind of boss fight that you actually can refight this boss numerous times, and it does get harder each time. Your reward being a little bit more lore each time. Anyway, hi, as you were.
Oh boy.
Whoa, shit.
As you were, hi.
Well, yeah, this is, gotta say, it's a very... Wait a minute. Who are these little insects?
Oh no. Yeah, we have some stowaways this time around.
Huh? Also saying...
yeah, he's talking to us.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, guys.
Hey there.
Hey, Jordy. Hey, hi.
Well, you don't have to say hi, LA. You've been here.
I'm saying hi to them.
Well, she's saying hi to
Alright.
him. So yeah, they are here because I have an odd habit of starting games that right around the time I start them. Next phase. That right as I start them, a huge trend hits Tumblr and Twitter all at the same time. Heal, and that wave hit Pi and Jordy here hard.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Very hard.
I know what that's like.
And also, last fun lore I can say is in the background. The center is the king. The guy in the far right is that knight who had his big armor stolen by that weird grub guy. You know, our first big boss in the game.
Yeah.
On the far left, people say that's who the Grey Mourner used to be. She was the person who gave us that rare, fragile flower quest.
Yeah.
Second from the left would be the person who died defending the queen, and the person who's second from the right would be Mila, the person who Dung Defender here had a bit of a crush on, but she was the one who gave us the poison ability, and unfortunately they're all just but memories to him now.
I just had a good dream and you had to come in and ruin it.
I will protect our dear kingdom. Have faith in me. And yeah, so you can actually challenge this boss multiple times, and he will say different things of lore in these little quotes here as like your reward for doing so. But it's more or less the same fight. Just he'll either do a stronger attack or he'll start doing double damage. But yeah, so because I had this bonus content I wanted to show off, I thought, oh yeah, you get some essence as well. Like I said, a glutton for punishment. I'm going to equip these charms because what we're going to do and focus on in today's part, apart from the Grimm DLC, which we'll be getting to, don't worry.
Yeah!
I've decided to, in this part, challenge this game. This game has two incredible challenges. One of them in platforming, one of them in combat.
Oh.
We're going to do the platforming one.
Boy.
this
Time to get our
part.
Super Meat Boy on yet again.
Instead of climbing up as we normally do, if you find the secret path here,
Area.
we have entered the path of pain.
Oh, no.
It was pain.
So I'm going to kind of cut the audio bit here. So to witness Secret Sealed, spoilers, the lore that you get from this isn't quite worth it, but it's kind of cool to see. I personally love this for the music because I think it's incredible. So, and we're off.
I just noticed the icons changed in your life bar.
Yes, because I equipped a charm that what this does is it made them into hive blood like bees, so that now what will happen is if I stand still long enough, it kind of starts to reappear on its own.
Oh, it heals itself
restart
after a
that.
while. Okay.
Yep, it regenerates.
But only the most recent one. After that, you have to kind of heal the old-fashioned way. But anyway, so
It's something.
So I'm going to let the footage now speak for itself because I'm going to be going through this monster of a platforming challenge. Imagine Super Meat Boy on steroids.
No.
Pi, Jordy, how did you guys happen to get into this whole fad thing? Because I know I've already heard I've heard James and Hype and Gui talk about it. Well, how about you guys?
You start, Pi.
Oh, yeah, I kind of got into it because I followed this one artist who decided to make
a vessel OC and then a bunch of others follow and such.
Oh.
And there was a pit
take
crew
that checkpoint.
creator of creating your own little vessel. So all of us became like the little siblings of his bigger vessel and such.
Aww. That's cute.
So yeah.
And then, are you guys looking forward to Silk Song?
Yes. Yes, we are.
So I guess I should ask, in terms of this whole fad thingy, because you guys didn't need the game to be introduced to it. You had that whole create your vessel thing. Did any of that inspire you or interest you guys into taking a look at the game itself, or playing it?
Yeah, we watched some lore videos on it and such.
Oof. Okay.
About
Yeah,
the world of
and,
Hollow Knight.
Right.
And for me, actually, it was two things that got me inspired aside from the pie crew thing and making my own character.
Devil damn.
I discovered the Grimm DLC through a friend who actually voices Grimm on occasion in his videos, which, by the way, you
Digit.
should...
Yeah.
Yeah, Digit. He's really good as Grimm. And then I watched some of the lore videos of Pi, and then afterwards I watched the Hollow Knight commentary that you guys did a while back, the first bit of it, and that's pretty much what got me intrigued to, get into this game, learn more about it, and so on.
That's okay. That's good. By the way, I call dibs on voicing Grimm just because I like
Oh,
Grimm,
sure.
and I like Grimm and
now?
Grimm. When we get to that, but and also I'm gonna say I don't know what you guys think of it, but I try to when I try to voice Grimm, I try to make him sound like his voice files sound in this game because he sounds all raspy.
Like his
kinda
raspy
deep.
voice,
Yeah,
snake-like
I try to
voice.
go for that. I don't know how. I forgot the other voice actor's
Digit.
name.
Digit.
I don't know how Digit usually voices him.
He just makes him sound suave, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Sorry, I'm not gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for
you're
monstrous.
fine. Honestly, I'm not gonna get upset with you because honestly, one, I forgot how I would voice them. Like I know I did like a few times for the sake of humoring Jordan and Pi, but I forgot how I did the voice myself. And I feel like even if that wasn't the case, I feel like some people probably would rather I not touch him anyway.
Aw. Well, I mean, I was gonna warn Logan if he does his voice, both Jordy and I are gonna fangirl, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
You
be
will
aware
squee?
of that.
We will squee, we'll deal.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
Deal or no deal.
They scre- the girls that screamed bugs.
I was now they scream bugs for a different reason, but I was gonna say, but with the wheel and dealing, I was just thinking of like, hey, you want to buy a husbando?
I just imagine it's like
right here.
that it's the evolution of how women see bugs. At first, it's like bug squishing. Now it's like bug bury me.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
you're not wrong at all.
So yeah, and also should say, okay, full disclosure, I cut out a lot of deaths. This is not a very easy challenge. It definitely requires a lot of precision.
Well, you say it yourself. It's harder than the thing we saw in the actual main game, and that in itself was kind of hair-raising.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this last room is.
But this
I
even
believe
more
it's
so.
This last room especially, I hate.
Like, you know what? Just gonna ask right now. Better or worse than the farewell chapter of Celeste?
Better. Anything is better than. At least this gives you frequent nice checkpoints
Yeah.
per room.
It doesn't
Anyway.
expect you to manipulate exploits in the game's design.
Seriously,
Yeah.
yeah. This is all intentional and can be learned. And if you listen for a second, I love the music.
Oh yeah, the music
It
is
is
really
nice. I love the music of this game.
I love how here it builds up the further you get into it. So now you have a whole choir going. Jeez.
Don't worry,
And
he's using
God.
his nail.
we did, and we did it. Now we just have to fight these two guys, and
Oh
we're
my
done.
god.
What a
double
nice
damage.
reward to come to. You're dead.
Yeah. Okay. Deal. Okay. Now that it's just one, this guy's easy. I got him.
Oh.
It's like your reward
stand
for
still.
for death is more death.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
it.
not wrong. It is called the Path of Pain.
That's it. The
That
path of
stick
pain
was
has been
moving by
defeated.
itself.
Yeah,
I
it was
totally
really
saw
I
that too.
noticed that.
And here's the lore you get: is that I don't know what it means, but I think it implies that the king and the Hollow Knight himself kind of had maybe a father-son relationship.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
I think
Father-son
that's what they were
relationship,
implying.
brother in arms, maybe. I don't know.
So I don't know. In terms of how
they
I
had
feel,
some sort of they had a strong friendship or some sort of connection.
so in terms of how I feel, I don't know if I feel that watching an animated head turn is worth what I just went through. But I like to be able to. I like being able to at least show off, hey, I did it.
Yay!
Oh, and also one other thing I'm going to show off just for the heck of it. Remember how I spared the
Artist?
blacksmith?
Oh yeah.
The hell?
That's nice.
Draw me
I
like
was
one
in
of
a
your
party of
French bugs.
That was simultaneous.
We have quite a merry crowd now, don't we? This fellow came wandering in my head, quite distraught and on his own quest of a new calling in life.
Yep.
We talked and found a common love of creating and building and holding a craft, so now we make art together.
So if I spare the blacksmith when he asked me to kill him at one point because he felt he had nothing else left to do after upgrading my weapon so many times, if you spare him, he comes here, and this is the first time I've ever seen him do this. Oh, traveler. How strange we should be. Okay, I'm not voicing right now. I think it's random, but I've seen him. Sometimes I've seen him where he and the art master are like whittling away little wooden figurines. I like the idea. Like, yeah, he found his new life, his new calling as an artist.
Aww,
Yeah, that's really nice.
adorable. I ship them.
It's just. See, that's just an optional
Of
thing
course
you
you
can
do.
find.
Of course.
I didn't show it off originally because I didn't see any need to like come all the way out here. But while we're showing off this optional stuff, I thought, hey, may as well.
So he went from being a nailsmith to an artsmith.
Yeah. Now, okay, so with that said, let's get on to the actual meat and bones of what we're all here for. I'm going to activate the Grimm DLC now.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So the
Well,
way you
wasn't
do it
there
is you go to
I was about to say,
we'll do
I
more,
thought-
don't worry. That'll be in the next part. I'm trying to space it out. So if you go all the way to the edge of the kingdom,
Oh.
there's an odd little room, and follow all the way here, you will find a mysterious bug.
Oh.
Hello.
Another old husk.
The corpse of a
With
large
a really
bug.
odd, with an odd mask on, and if I decide to use the dream nail on him to awaken his dreams, we find that they are
The red.
they're rather different from the dreams we've been dealing with, because
Oh.
unfortunately,
hello.
unfortunately we're about to learn that if the radiance rules over dreams, what rules over nightmares?
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Fire!
Oh, there's the music. There's the
I love it.
accordion.
The troupe has arrived.
Oh my.
So, with that said, once you've done that, don't worry, you haven't like screwed yourself over or anything. You've just unlocked people who will show up at I believe you will invite the troupe to arrive to the town of Dirtmouth.
Hello.
Oh.
This is new.
That is very
Huh.
What do you have to say about this old?
Wait a minute.
Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared.
We've so instead of battling God, we're now going to battle Satan, and we've opened the gates of hell.
More or less, yeah. I mean, that's what the lore pretty much like leads itself to be, right? Like
This tiny little bug is basically Kratos now.
What do you have to say, weird little horse thingy?
Oh, sorry.
The roads between us are dark and long, but the Master's light, I can't read that.
Here, try this one.
Different from the last. How many more will we see?
Oh. Thanks, James.
Jordy Pie, who wants to be the assistant.
Jordy.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. I was gonna have you
Also-
be her, but
Oh, yeah, just listen to this.
all right, I'll be her.
That sounds like something I did during like. Oh god.
Hang on.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Did you call us? You called us and we came. We came.
Uh-huh.
You don't look scared. Why did you call us?
I
We
don't
didn't
know,
call
it's
you.
not
We
like
just
it.
walked in.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just bored.
Oh, I guess we did. Never mind.
I guess we did, yeah.
Ah, it doesn't matter. Don't tell me anything.
Oh, cool.
We came and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. I want it!
So what
Yes,
she's referring
ma'am.
to is
Okay.
So she actually offers a pretty cool service when you learn about it. Is remember that weird leg biter guy who sold me these fragile charms if I wore the stinky charm around him?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So if I wear one of these fragile charms around her, I'm gonna do strength because I like strength. So the real quick, what fragile does is this will increase my attack, but if I die, the charm breaks and I have to buy a brand new one.
Yeah.
But if I bring the fragile charm to her,
Ah! The charm. Beautiful. Most precious thing. Little lovely, will you let me see it? Have it shown to me.
You're gonna be.
I
I sound like an
I'm
opera
the-
singer.
Pretty much.
I mean, she does look like
Kinda.
it. Here, Hochi!
Did she
What?
just eat it?
No, she's
sound
just
like-
holding it in front of her. She's just holding it in front of her face. She didn't eat
Okay.
it.
Such a smell.
It
Ah.
also sounded like she purred there a second.
It smells beautiful.
Oh, now,
Now
she
she
likes it.
ate it.
Okay, now she eats it. Fuck
Oh,
her.
okay. She actually ate it.
Ah, so good, so tasty. A perfect thing just for me. Ah.
Ah, shit. You know what?
And on that note, I gotta get going for now to put the
No
kids to bed.
worries.
Okay.
Pi, how about you
Okay.
take over then? Because we're still going to talk to her. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit, Jordy.
Yep, see you in a bit. Actually, I'm just gonna mute myself.
Okay.
You're good.
So who's voicing her?
It's lovely.
Never mind.
You're very sweet to bring me such a gift.
Yeah,
I
can we
didn't give it to you. You just swiped it from
No.
me.
I
Now,
ate
what'd you
it.
say? Oh,
The one who made my gift. Ah, somewhere down below. Very good gift. Very tasty. Delicious.
now what were you saying? The devil, damn it.
You'll see. This is leading to it. Don't worry.
Okay. Do you want something, little lovely? Don't you want to take my... Ah, so tasty, so cruel, if that's true.
Nasty.
Once you give something as a gift, it's lost to you forever.
But I want it back.
A gift for you? So greedy.
I mean, it's only fair.
I can show you something if you're nice to me, little lovely. Will you be nice? Give them
So
to
basically, we
me.
have to buy back our charm.
Yeah, give me the shit.
With absolutely...
So,
15,000.
That's highway robbery.
And this is what we get for 15,000.
Just for her to regurgitate it
Not
or
regurgitate.
fucking shit it out.
Okay.
I don't
thanks.
want. I don't want this. But hey,
Unbreakable strength.
so what happened is that. So what happened is that the thing went through her stomach, and I guess she broke down the fragile shield around it, and so now this fragile strength has become a charm that will never break.
Shit.
So that's how.
That didn't make
It-
sense.
I don't know, but whatever.
It's almost
I'm
like
down
these
for
bugs
that.
came from deep within the underbellies of the hollow nest.
Yeah, that is true. Oh,
You expect shit to make sense.
oh, hi. We're going to see him in just a little bit, but would you mind playing the accordionist?
Me or him?
You hype.
Okay.
Sorry. And in here we meet the accordionist. Playing a bug
Weird Al.
accordion.
You call us?
Yes, Brum.
Speak to master.
Don't worry, he will have plenty more to do later, don't you worry. But for now, it's time to meet the master of this troupe.
We gotta fight him.
No, not yet, actually.
Then we get to see his grand entrance.
This is a goddamn circus act.
Grimm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Well, I came back just in time.
it was you.
You said it would take 5
us.
minutes. You lied.
My brother took over for me. Anyway, continue.
Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grimm, master of this troupe.
You know, you remind me of a certain cartoon character.
The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. A fine stage you choose. This kingdom followed by worm and root, perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place.
Wow.
And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required.
So he's gonna help us.
Marry
Okay.
me.
I thought it was a
We're-
literal.
Are we making a deal with the devil?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, I make
Oh,
you
yeah, my papa.
So yeah, so he's good. He's just now given us an optional quest that you could do if you want to, but I'm going to do it because I want to show you the Grimm DLC.
Seek my kin, claim their flame, and return it to me. Together, marvels shall be achieved.
Yeah, we're dealing with the devil.
Yay.
But don't fret, small one. For this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence.
So, what he kind of gives us, I'll talk over this next bit. What he kind of gives us is, think of it like the options or the little hovering guys in Gradius. He gives us a little buddy to float around us, and he will occasionally shoot at enemies if I can level him up enough by doing this quest.
That sounds awfully convenient.
Uh-huh.
But
And poof, he's
for
gone.
now, we have to equip the charm, and that's when the guy will appear. And
The flame, seek it out. For master, for our kin.
funny joke. Sorry.
I had a feeling you would do
the fact
that.
that his accordion is literally just a pile of beetle bladder.
I think it's just a bug that's like, help me.
Yeah.
So,
My suffering.
can't
It's the
see
literal
anything yet.
the literal screams of the damned.
And this is our final charm, actually, the Grimm Child, which when I equip
nice.
it,
Oh.
it gives me these little fires. And the hell is that noise?
It's
A weird screeching noise.
I'll be right back.
Oh, there it is. The
Oh,
Grimm Child.
hello there.
adorable little
Child,
abomination.
baby.
Oh, and this is actually really cute. If I sit at the bench, it falls down to sleep.
Okay, that is weirdly cute.
Just it's a weird demonic little thing that we have to now take care of. So yes. So with that being said, join us. Join us in the next part where I will be proceeding forward with tackling our little mission that has to happen. Also, I'm going to show off the last base game challenge of strength. So, yeah.
Till next
All
time,
right.
guys.
Next time on the
Jo-
Adventures of Babysitting Grimchild. Bye.
Bye.
Join us next time for Hollow Knight. Don't deal with the devil.